Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. We would love you to follow us as we make the big, scary move to Portugal with a young family and business. Let's spend the holiday together.
Okay, here we go.
Is it really a holiday without a 4 a.m. wake-up call? Back in the day, it would have been a pint as soon as we hit the airport. Now it's Play-Doh, coffee, chasing Jude around before the flight. We did, however, time his nap perfectly and decide that we were in fact still those people and ordered a cheeky gin and tonic to welcome ourselves into Portugal.
Go. So it's day one of us moving to Portugal.
Yes.
We're in Cascais. Cascais.
We're learning the language
Through ChatGPT.
and we don't know much apart from wine. Excuse me.
And we've just ordered 2 hazelnut martinis.
Yeah.
And it's sunshiny and it's a beautiful day. We are going to the beach.
We're just walking to the beach.
Get your natural wines.
Honestly,
Here we go.
It is my kryptonite. It's not going to be good for our liver moving here, but it's going to be very, very good for our taste buds.
Okay, jump to mama.
Whoa! Woo! Here we are.
Good morning.
We have just come out to explore Sintra, which is looking so stunning today.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be warming up over the next few days, which is a really good thing because we've been really cold.
Surprisingly, we've been really cold in the house, so we've had the fire on every night. Tell us about your dream home or villa.
Dream home, property around, secluded, 5-10 minute drive to a cute little town. So we can get all the basics, we can get a good coffee, we can get a good breakfast, we can go and co-work from there. The house itself is going to be all open plan, really bright, loads of glass windows everywhere, lots of children's rooms for all the children we're going to have.
Yeah, and family staying over.
Family staying
Yeah.
over, a little studio where we can do ceramics and art and
Amazing.
crafts with the kids. I don't think I'm asking for much, to be honest.
Close to the ocean,
Oh yeah, close to the ocean.
close to forests.
Yeah.
You see clearly what you want, and you know what you want. You can work towards it, and it all starts happening.
We are so into Dr. Joe Dispenza. Constantly think about what you want.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much better view, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Look at the greenery.
Yeah, that nice concrete wall was.
And not
It wasn't complimenting our vision.
Boa tarde. Boa tarde.
You sound like Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards. What does he say?
Oh, arrivederci.
No, he says buongiorno.
Buongiorno. That's what I'm trying to say. Is excuse me when you're walking past somebody in the street. Excuse me. It's like com licenza. Com licenza.
No, completely wrong.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Do you know how it takes you just a few days to really settle into a holiday? Well, that's what happened with us. It really took us a bit of time to kind of see ourselves living there and to get a real feel for it. And even though it was so beautiful and the people are the most amazing people we've met, we just didn't quite get that gut feeling and we were starting to panic a little about whether we actually would. I'm not feeling excited about it at all.
No. And that's 2,500.
So we came over for 2 weeks to Sintra to see where we wanted to live when we move over in July. It's not gone to plan. at all, I wouldn't say. We've been trying to be positive all week. We've been here a week now. We've been trying to be positive all week. And yesterday we were just like, this is not it, is it? And we were like, no. We both felt it. We were both trying to like clutch at straws a little bit, and we just don't see ourselves living here. And now we feel like we're back to square one, which is not what you want, because we're going to uproot our whole lives to go to somewhere where we have zero support, trying to run a business, look after Jude, with no family to help us. We're going to have to take him out of nursery as well. And this week we've been juggling business, juggling baby, trying to give each other the time we need to get the work done and have time as a family, and then whoever's not working is looking after Jude. The thought of doing that all year round is exhausting. So we're just a bit like, fuck. What do we do now? So we are going to go to Porto at some point, maybe July time, and try and figure it out whether we want to go there or not. My eye as well. I got a popped blood vessel in my eye just before we left for holidays. Not a holiday. And it's been there the whole time, which is also really annoying. But we're just going to try and stay positive. It just wasn't meant to be. It's supposed to be somewhere else. And we're just going to keep looking. And hope we find it.
Okay, so we've just got down to Cascais, and we're going to go for a little coffee, and we're going to keep on figuring out where our next places we're going to live. It's not Sintra.
It's not
Cascais, because there's not enough space and it's way too expensive. So at the moment it's looking like Bangalore in Australia.
I know this is a complete U-turn.
It's so hard to decide, isn't it?
We feel really stressed out about it.
We want a community of creative people. Mm-hmm. We want to have the ocean close by, the rainforests, beautiful little home, and just connection to other people. We don't want to be out in the sticks where there's nobody. No, we want to be rural but not too rural. And I know we sound like we're being fussy, but we want to put roots down for a good while. Yes. And that's why we're being so particular. Yeah, we want to find somewhere and be like, right, this is us. Yes, and that's it. And we can just relax. And the kids can go to school there. We don't have to worry about trying to take them out. Meet some good friends, meet other people with other small businesses. Can I meet some new friends? Yeah, and they all got kids. Yeah. Should we go and get a coffee? Yeah. Maybe. Have a kiss? Oh, that was a big kiss. You don't know the data for a big kiss? Mwah. Oh, Baba. Thank you so much. We're going to have a beautiful little day. Yep. We're going to go for some coffee now. We're going to keep on trying to figure out where we're going to live. I'm going to jump into a little cafe and get coffee and do some content for the week and get back to some of the members inside the Six Figure Creative Club. And then I'm going to meet Nicole for a little glass of wine afterwards. So I found a little coffee shop that I can go into. It's down one of the side streets in Cascais, and it gives me a couple of hours to get focused in on the business so I can get back to feedback from our members and plan the content for the week ahead. After a few hours of work, it allows me to then go down and meet Nicole and Jude afterwards. We have some fun in the sun, a couple of gin and tonics, and it gives us the time for me and Nicole to catch up and chat about what our options are going to be. We're into our last week of living here in Sintra, and we thought it was going to be we're going to move to Portugal, we're going to move to Sintra or Lisbon or Cascais, and it'd be our next chapter of our lives. And it turns out that it's not. We just haven't been able to find what we've been looking for, and even though it's only been a week, but we haven't had that gut feeling of, yes, let's move here. This is the thing for us. So I think we're just feeling like mentally It's so hard. So we are at the moment trying to run the business and relocate our life and look after little Baba Jude. And it is just incredibly hard. I hope we can bring it from a huge journey and then back up to the top where we've got an amazing home that ticks all our boxes and an amazing area and an amazing community of people and friends.
Okay, so plot twist. We found, well, James found yesterday on Instagram a place over the bridge in Lisbon, still in Lisbon, but over the bridge in Almada? Costa
Almada, it's Costa del Prica.
Costa del Prica, which we're probably not pronouncing correctly, but he found it and it looked like it could be our place, potentially. So we thought, right, okay, let's just pack Jude's snacks, let's get in a taxi and let's give it a go, because I think that if we leave and we've not found somewhere, we won't be coming back to look. We'll be going to Spain or we'll be going to Italy or somewhere else. So I feel like this is our last time in Portugal for a while, and it would be so stupid not to at least try somewhere that James has found a few places that are just our kind of place. You know, they've got, well, there's an international school over there, which is great. The beach clubs look really nice. Beach club sounds so wanky. It's more like yoga places with nice coffee, nice food, cool people, just basically like the Lisbon vibe, but we just don't want to live in a city. So we're trying to find that Lisbon vibe, which is so nice and we love it, but trying to find it somewhere that gives us the beach, that gives us the, so aggressive with a knife, aren't I? Gives us the beach, gives us like hiking routes so that we can still be in nature. We're close to a city. Our parents can fly in. There was also some nice rentals, wasn't there, James?
Gorgeous.
That we could really see ourselves living there. So let's see how we go. Please pray to the location gods that we're going to love it. So we are heading down to Costa. I feel like Portugal's back on the card. We found a place that just seems to have a lot more of what we were looking, but without the city feel, which is what we're after. We're after a bit more of an oasis of calm. We don't really want the city living. So we're hoping this place has the Lisbon feels, but more secluded, more within nature and the ocean and hiking and all the other things that we really value. So we're excited, aren't we?
Oh, so excited, can't wait.
We're just trying to wrestle a toddler into the taxi with sun cream and a hat, and it's proven extremely difficult because he's got a lot of opinions now. So we're walking up, trying to record, nothing's working, so we did get there in the end and we absolutely loved the place that we went to visit. We didn't really set any expectations because we didn't want to overhype something, but we thought this could actually be a potential place that we could move to, but we were really nervous in the taxi on the way there in case it wasn't, and it was amazing. We walked around, Jude absolutely loved it. We probably spent a little bit too much on cocktails, but we really felt like after 2 weeks here that we could maybe start seeing ourselves living here a bit. I asked the person who worked there, she was the manager, that she said she'd moved from central Portugal 5 years ago and she absolutely loved it here, and she screenshotted these places that she feels like we could live in, and we're actually going to go back tomorrow on our last day, aren't we, to actually go and scout out these areas, so we're actually really nervous.
Everyone's gonna go for a quick dip. 3, 2, 1. 3, big push, big push. Yeah. Here we go.
So we are heading to a place I can't pronounce, across the bridge near Almada. We got given 3 potential places to live yesterday by this person that was at this restaurant that we went to for lunch, and she says that there's places like where we went around that area, so we've screenshotted them and we are just going over now to see whether we want to live there, to try and get a feel for the place. This is our last day, tomorrow we leave, so there's like quite a lot resting on today, isn't there, but fingers crossed, it's good. So we've literally just stepped out the taxi. We just picked a random street in the area that she's told us about, and we just got out. We have no idea what it's even like yet. There's some beautiful trees around, it smells amazing, it smells like pine. So we're just gonna go and explore, wish us luck.
It's so random, isn't it? Because we have literally come to somewhere where we have no idea where we are.
No.
And a taxi was just like, here? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We just put a pin down on the map, didn't we? Little Baba's got falafels, he's happy. We're gonna go for a little walk now, gonna see what we can find.
So we're looking for some like a nice little couple of little restaurants, coffee shops, a yoga place. And if it has all that, at least they're all ticks, they're all good things.
At the moment, it doesn't look like there's a centre as such.
So this is the area and there's not much around maybe?
So back there to the right,
okay,
and down that road
right,
is those.
Okay.
And we're there, so not really too much around until you get to the bar clubs, which are down here.
Okay, I wonder what that's like. Yeah.
So we'll go to that main road, shall we?
Okay, yeah. I think it's nice and peaceful. You can hear the birds.
You can, yeah. We just need to make sure there's something around to do.
I know. So Nicole, out of 10, what would you rate it?
It wasn't strong. It wasn't a strong 5 at all. I would say like a 4.
It was quite
It was
dead.
Desolate.
Yeah.
It was absolutely desolate. We just walked into the main area. It was just 3 dead cafes.
It was dead, wasn't it? And it's hot now.
It's hot now. There's no shade. Little man's getting a bit frustrated. My gut feeling's just kind of going no.
Okay, we're gonna order a taxi and go to the next place?
I think so.
Okay.
Boy, that's it. You stay there. Good boy. Bom dia.
Here we
What's
go,
just
Jude.
happened?
Well, we have just mistakenly ordered so much food, and it's like the heaviest food as well. We just cannot finish it. Mushroom burgers, chicken salads, cheese sandwiches.
Language barrier.
Language barrier. I have not got a belly big enough for this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what is that? Who's doing that?
Where are those bubbles coming from? Where are those bubbles coming from? Clink.
Oh, that was good.
Oh. Where to start?
Where do we start? Great holiday.
We met 10 years.
Great holiday. Jude had a great time.
We all had a great time.
Of course we had a great time.
It's been hard though, hasn't it?
Well, it's business, baby, relocating. Mm-hmm. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something else.
The weather wasn't great the first week.
No.
The location's not what we thought it was going to be.
No, not what we were after.
Not what we're after.
Today was the first day we actually jumped in the pool, and it was so good.
It was so nice.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really good.
So we went down to Castlereagh yesterday, and it was stunning. Really, really nice.
It was.
And we're like, okay, we asked the woman if there's any places like this, and then she gave us hints and tips of places around. We went back today to check out the places, and they were just all, they were so, how'd you say, duds? No, it just wasn't.
They were just not our
feel.
cup of tea. Wasn't our cup of tea. we want a bit of a buzz. There was no buzz. It was just residential and one cafe.
Well, do you remember all the men? You just keep on walking, just like men just in a chicken shop, drinking beer and smoking. It's like, my God, guys.
It just wasn't Bangalow. I'm sorry we keep bringing Bangalow up, but we just love Bangalow and we're trying to find a Bangalow.
If you haven't been to Bangalow, go check it out.
So we've had a great last day. It's really, really nice.
So last day we woke up.
Yeah.
I slept with Jude last night, which was lovely.
Because he won't sleep in the travel cart at the moment. So we're having to put him in another double bed. So an adult has to stay with him at all times. Usually at home he sleeps in his cot really well. So this holiday we've been like completely disconnected because we've not even been able to sleep together.
It's been romance.
And we've just been like waking up in the morning like in separate bedrooms, which feels so weird. So
It's like,
there's been lots
your
of
turn.
things that haven't happened how we thought they would on this holiday.
so usually the person that sleeps with Jude, it's lovely because he sleeps all the way through, and it's really cute sleeping with him. And then you give him into the other person at 6, and then you go back to bed for an hour, and then that other person then brings you in a coffee in the morning, which is lovely. And then the mornings that we've been having here have been great. We put on like music, we make coffees, light incense, music. Jude runs around the sofa.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Yeah, the little morning rituals have been lovely, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been really, really nice. It's been a lovely house to be in, and the back garden. Loads of fresh herbs in the trees, and it's got a pool and the dogs.
It's like our dream garden back there, actually.
And the location, from what we can see, is perfect. It's just that sense of community for us that, you know, we have that creativity.
It's not 70 plus.
That's 70 plus. Yeah, they live long here. They live.
It's a good diet. They do really well, but
good on them.
It's just we don't want to feel like retired. You know, we want to feel like we've got a bit of life left in us.
The life left in us.
So today we just had a few wines, obviously, and
we asked for a rum and coke, and she was just like, the free pour was incredible.
Yeah, so we ordered 2. And now we're just gonna pack. If we're rounding it up, we would say that we're not gonna move here, but we're gonna keep looking.
Our plan of action is to go back to England for the summer.
Yeah.
Spend time with family, and if we can, you know, go places and scope out new areas, and they could potentially be where we want to go to.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better now than I did 3-4 days ago.
Yeah, it was a bit of a blow.
Yeah, because we thought this is it, and we've been building up to it for a year. For it not to be it, where it's like, oh, what do we do now?
Yeah, like backpedaling.
It's like, yeah, we don't want to be constantly looking. We want to be able to find somewhere and call it home.
Down and feel like we
have our place.
Yeah, we feel a bit in limbo at the moment, but we'll keep looking until we find somewhere perfect.
So we're gonna get a flight tomorrow morning. We leave here at 7, is it? Then fly back to Manchester. See the family. Yeah. Get settled. Have an easy night tomorrow night. Take away. Movie.
Probably.
Then go for a nice walk Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over and out with the kids.
Stay tuned.
Subscribe, like, content.